In the Finnish schools, the special educational support is rather extensively available. The support is characterized by a low threshold and flexibility. Teachers make decisions of support based on needs observed in everyday pedagogical practice. There's no need for any formal medical diagnosis. Part-time special education is one central mean of support for special educational needs. Actually, more than 20% of the students at grade levels from 1 to 9 receive part-time special education at some point of the school year. The percentage is even higher at the earliest grade levels. Quite typically, the children lagging behind their peers in their readiness for learning are screened already very shortly after school entry. This early identification and support of learning problems has been shown effective in reducing the variation between students in their skills. Early special educational support is one key factor underlying the relatively low number of poorest performance in the Finnish samples in international comparisons of learning outcome, such as PISA. Support for growth, learning and school attendance is defined in legislation at 3 levels. General support, intensified support and special support. The focus is on preventing and intervening the problems as early as possible. Everyone is entitled to high quality general support. Intensified and special support is based on careful assessment of the situation and planning within multi-professional teams and on individual learning plans for pupils. On the surface, the model seems similar to international tiered models of special educational support, such as RTI models. However, there are marked differences. In the Finnish system, the nationwide guidelines for the content and form of the support are rather loose, and there is a lot of room for local interpretation of the model at the level of municipalities and even schools. The system is not based on formal assessments or thresholds of achievement, and the means of support are tailored according to individual needs. In other words, the practical decisions with regard to the means of support as well as the levels of support are carried out by the teachers involved in collaboration with the student and his or her parents. Special education teachers are trained at 6 universities in Finland. The number of applicants has traditionally been high, which reflects the status of the profession. In addition to teacher training, the universities of course carry out research on special educational issues. My own research interests relate to learning the basic skills of reading and math and learning disabilities in these domains. The ultimate goal of the research is to create means for early identification of learning problems and, of course, also to develop effective means of early help for children that struggle with learning basic literacy and numeracy skills.